We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
29-yard line.
Ready? Blue lady. Check, 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 check. Tight right, tight right. 3 out. Put that up.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Ready? Blue lady. Mike. Check. 53's Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 53's the Mike.
From the 31, Winston. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's third down. James to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here we go. Bunch. 120. SOS.
On first down, Wentz. That is caught by Cohen. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Hey, Charlie. Here we go. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Mike 10.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Here we go. Watch the safety creep.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schwartz. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. He put a score in here. Long way to go, but you're right. That's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, grab that dagger play, grab that play, and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
They'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. On second down now, it's Cohen. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
Switch gears.
On play action, it's Wentz. Jones has it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 24-yard line.
Watch the edge.
Hey, stand. Two jet.
Tens of Mike. In your face.
On first and 10, here's Wentz. And he'll complete this one to Barrios. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
For mine.
Well, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
What's the run? They're running.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his first touchdown of the new season. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0.
Eagles 7, Redskins 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken short. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
They're on 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On third down, Winston escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. They give him a gain of 37.
That's a great job of working the sideline right. There, I love how he tracked the football the whole way, just reached up and pulled it in, had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Here I go.
Out of the gun, Geis.
Back.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Keanu Neal brought him down.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready. Back to the back. Behind.
Choose the mic. Cut. Watch the twist. Go.
The carry now for Lynch. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch him by...
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Winston looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Dustin Hopkins
And Hopkins' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
It's our time. Big edge. Switch.
Check. Clean.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 30, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Tariq Cohen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. It certainly worked, but that was a gutsy call to go for it on 4th and short.
Yeah, not sure I would have made that call, but give them a ton of credit for deciding to go for it and not only doing it, but doing it in fine fashion. Takes me back to this summer when we were touring camps. Remember we watched them practice, and they worked hard in these situations, and they blocked it up perfectly.
And defensively, they were so worried about the line of scrimmage. Once he got past that first wave of tacklers, goodbye. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch the screen. Watch the wait. Watch the screen. Let's go.
On 2nd and 9. Winston. He's got Allen. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Wait.
The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Open man, it's Allen. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
A gain of 6.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They'll run with McCaffrey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Get him, boy.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen, and not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Sponge. No. Sunday. 51's the mic, boy.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one. Yeah!
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for the Eagles. And even 50 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Slam.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with 2 touchdowns on the season in this game. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
Ready. Black 22.
Check 53.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Hey. Shit. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man here, Sims complete. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
I'm coming. Let's go.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary. And got his man complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Hopkins with the extra point, and he makes the score 21-10.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Redskins 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And some space here. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown. From one end zone to the other. 101 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from the special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
And taking a gander at the NFL scoreboard in Minneapolis. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. We'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. Here's Winston. Allen's got it complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Get ready. Ready. 125.
So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Now it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joe Schobert, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
53, Mike. Watch the pass.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Wentz. Complete to Jones. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 32-yard line. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll run with Sanders. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Another run with Sanders. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun. Wentz. That's caught by Howard. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Off the toss, Cohen. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Hey, we're good.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And Elliott puts this one through. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like that
one? What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
This will be taken short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
We'll see what they have up their sleeve. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
52's the mic.
Let's keep bringing it.
On 1st and 10, Winston. The connection made. It's Graham. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Winston slings this deep. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Eagles 31, Redskins 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Eagles take over.
Let's go,
first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing.
want no
The only
crowd.
one happy about
You
the
don't want no
three-point
crowd
kicker.
to me.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him with contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
It helped with the contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
They get 11 back on that one. Leads to third down.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and inches.
Lefty, lefty.
What tight end? 4 down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready. Blue ready. 53 is the mic. Focus, defense, focus.
Wait.
53, set up for 53. Check 53.
Winston now to throw on first down. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Let's go, boys.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go.
From the gun, Winston.
Go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a thing. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Check 3. Check 52.
3rd and long for Winston. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Winston to throw for it on 4th. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On first down, it's Sanders. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Now Cohen. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The Eagles on third down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
They've got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Black, come on. Championships, baby. Switch. Slam.
They try again with Cohen. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 3rd and medium. They opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
First down, Eagles.
First down, a run with Cohen. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw, Winston. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. He's at the 30. 10. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 85 yards. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Now here's Winston as his guys will line up and go for the 2-point conversion. Jameis to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Here we go. 280. 10, Mike 10. Check. Check, stand.
On first down, Wentz. Throw left side complete. That's Schwartz. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That first down completion only netted him 3.
Here we go.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. Let's find 7. 10's the mic. Target.
Now Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott now to add the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Eagles 52, Redskins 23.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. They find some open field here. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Elsewhere, they're on to the fourth quarter at MetLife Stadium. Now, the Broncos have added on to that lead. A win would be their first of the young season. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
New Mike 52, Mike 52.
On play action, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Winston now from the 50. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick-6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Elliott on for the extra point. So that'll back him up 5. Elliott now to add the extra point. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Eagles 58, Redskins 23.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys are set up short at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's McCaffrey.
Go, go!
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Check! Check! 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what.
And Winston lost the football. It is picked up by the Eagles. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. 10, 5, and can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
60, Redskins 29.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up.
We got this.
Here we go. 180.
51. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Hey, empty.
Check. Lucky.
Here, shift.
Play. Hey, Mike 51.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Calm the crowd. Bring it.
What's your son?
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
20.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Let's go, baby.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Eagles, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Oakland to take on the Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.